I made decisions through the course of my life. Sometimes those outside influences impact you greatly, though. The first thing that impacted my life that sent me on a road towards the NFL was the first day of school. As I said, I was born on December 25th, Christmas. So when I started school at 5 years old, I was the smallest and the youngest kid in the school. How many of you were the youngest or the smallest or both in your school? You know where I'm going with this. See a couple of big old boys sitting out there raising their hand. Isn't it funny how things start? My mother, God bless her, took me down to the school bus the first day of school, and I put me up on the school bus with the sons and daughters of blue-collar workers around Akron, Ohio, people that worked in the rubber factories, in the coal mines, on the river, blue-collar people that punch in the nose was understood, rough customers. She took me down to the bus stop, where I was the youngest and the smallest kid in the school. And because my older siblings had gone to school, she knew some of the teachers. She thought she'd get me off on the right foot. She put a bouquet of flowers in my hand for the teacher. Now, when you're 5 years old, you're the youngest and the smallest kid in the school, and you've got a bouquet of flowers in your hand, and your name is Larry that rhymes with fairy. What do you think's going to happen in the school day? I took 2 steps. The kid said, "What's your name?" I said, "Larry." He said, "Larry the fairy." And I hit him over the head with my flowers. And that was the last direct hit I scored for the next 6 years. For the next 6 years, every one of my school pictures shows me with a busted lip, a black eye, a bloody nose, whatever it was. My mother and my aunts would all sit around and go say, "Oh, he's such a ruffian." I wasn't a ruffian. I was getting the hell beat out of me on the school bus. People were using me for a practice tackling dummy. I rode in a fetal position under a bus seat for the first 6 years of school. And then another crossroads, something happened. Between 7th and 8th grade, one summer working on those farms out in Ohio, I grew 3 inches and put on 33 pounds. And I went back to school again.